Hi Capricorn, how's it going? Guess what? It's the 5-year birthday of Ruby Reads Tarot, and I got a bit of a funny story for you guys. A few years ago, when I was in my unhealed phase, I was wasting, perhaps is a better word, my time with a certain Capricorn individual who was rather toxic, to say the least. Didn't really leave a very good impression of Capricorn in my heart. I remember at the time, this narcissistic gaslighter would just about say everything to put me down. And because I was really just living out this projection of just being unhealed and going around letting the world beat me for free, you know, it's free violence for no reason. I remember this individual really putting me down and saying to me, you know what? I prefer to have a CEO kind of girl. This was obviously because the lowlife didn't want to do any work and expected his woman to look after him. You know, I really can't stand those kind of guys that expect women to pay for their dinners or pay for anything for that matter. Yeah, I'm one of those girls. So yeah, this particular psychotic individual said to me, I want a CEO kind of gal, thinking or trying to at least make me any less than I was. So 5 years later, CEO of this wonderful empire, helping, well, how many people is it now? 1.43 million people this channel's outreach to. Every day being told how much I've helped people. Really, really, really owning that CEO hat. I wonder where this loses at. Doesn't really concern me too much. I'm sure the gut is a great place for him. Just wanted to share this birthday story with you, Capricorn, because I'm sure you can relate. Should we read some cards for the month of April? First card out for you, Taurus, Capricorn even, is the Ace of Pentacles. Looks like there's some sort of financial offering that's being made to you. This could be very much something to do with the fact that Venus is entering Gemini. That is a really good time to really focus on your money. It's a really good time to be lucrative, industrious, and inventive. So, in the month of April, you are being asked to take whatever financially is coming forward to you and think about how you can invest it. The Sun in Aries is conjuncting Jupiter in Aries, and this is an energetic aspect, and it's saying to you, listen, if you had some things that you wanted to do in your life, for example, a project, a new business, an endeavor, I would take this time really quite seriously to see what you can do to not only invest your finances and your tangibles, but your time into something that will bring you monetary gain. This is absolutely the time for it. On the 19th, there is a new moon in the sign of a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. And so, oh wow, look at that. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Four of Swords. There's two different queens here, two feminine energies. One that is ruling the domain of emotions, feelings, the heart space, and the other one who is ruling the domain of the tenacity, confidence, and creativity and can-do attitude. Could there be two predominant females in your life? Four of Swords is suggesting that there might be a break or a rest that you need to take in order to kind of figure out which way your prosperity is, Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be feminine energy. This could be anything. There is, however, two significant energies here. Capricorn, there is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or someone with those in their chart. That's the 10 of Pentacles, and that's the 5 of Cups. Capricorn, where is it that your attention is really focused on what's been lost, what's been spilled, what you've missed out on? You might have to really look at your legacy, what it is that you're trying to create for the future, what it is that you want in terms of longevity. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in one reading is a nice sign that it is really about time for you to begin to invest in your long term. Five of Cups is saying that there is a much necessary perspective shift that's required. A much necessary shift of your attention from what you know was not necessarily good for you. The Eight of Pentacles is saying it's time for you to reinvest some of that energy back into whatever this project is, whatever this investment is I was telling you to get on with. There is a question of longevity here. And there is also a question of Queen of Pentacles, your self-worth, Two of Wands, your discontent and boredom, and the Five of Wands, and what that has you doing. Capricorn, Five of Cups, Five of Wands. What's this? What is this? What is this conflict? And what is this not feeling particularly emotionally gratifying for you? Four of Swords is saying sleep on it, rest on it. The time isn't right now to participate actively in conflict. And it isn't necessarily the time to cry over spilt milk. You need to rest, okay? Give your mind a break. If there is discontent and boredom in your life, what has that been doing to your self-worth and your self-value? If there is a home situation that is beginning to get a little bit unbearable, bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups, where is the emotions in it? You can really turn April into a very prosperous, emotionally gratifying, happy time if you're willing to take this frustrated energy that's discontent and boredom, look at your self-worth and how you're loving yourself, rejig that energy and refocus it back on something productive that is actually going to help you accumulate the tangibles that you want in the long run. There's 3 queens here. That's a lot of feminine energy, a lot of divine feminine energy. And something about the divine feminine, I consider myself as one, is that we're resilient. I've got another story for you. I remember being, how old was I? I must have been like 12 or something, in a classroom that was freezing cold. And I was having my time of the month. And it was incredibly painful that one time. And I remember being told to shut up and put up with it, which I think was absolutely disgusting. A disgusting thing for an adult teacher to say to a young adolescent, someone who's very clearly suffering. And there's no forgiveness for that kind of stuff, that kind of outright abuse. And so nowadays when people think it's so easy to be a woman, well, actually, no, it's not. There's a lot that you have to do to earn that title. And so for Capricorn, there are energies here in your life that require a level of respect. And if there are decisions that you're making between 3 queens, why don't you go with the situation that you know has the most respect in it? Work on the tangibles, because that's what Mercury and Taurus is all about. Work on your self-worth, the way that you see yourself, the way that you talk to yourself, and then perhaps the way that you treat others also. This month can be really financially prosperous for you if you'll allow yourself to come out of that boredom and discontentment and actually take a break from this conflict. I think that's all I have for you, Capricorn. If you'd like to book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com.